Okay, so let's start here with the 7th house. So as I said, this is everything to do with your partnerships, but this can be, love partnerships, but also work partnerships, close personal one-on-one relationships. That's what the 7th house covers. So as I was saying, South Node life states, this is about tying off karma, completing contracts, but it's also about releasing the past. So this is about baggage, dropping the baggage and releasing it. This is about, as I said, tying off things, closing contracts, and releasing things that if you can't, if you're unable to come to a resolution, then release it. But do everything you can to close off whatever you're bringing with you from the past in this house, because some aspect of this could actually be quite abrupt and quite sudden. So this can be like a door slamming to the past, something closing, something ending, and it's about pushing you into a position so that you've got no choice but to go forward. So you may be bringing in a lot of things from the past, and they're sort of simmering away, or they're coming up. They're being reflected in your partnerships or your relationships. So they're being reflected back to you. But it's about releasing those, whether it's a negative habit or a negative frame of mind, or just past sort of like programming. You could have inherited this from your parents. It could be past life. This often can be past life. So if you are feeling that something is coming up for you, and it's so deep, you can't seem to find resolution, then visit a past life regressionist and see if they can find the source of whatever it may be and help you work through that to release it. But this is very much about releasing the past. And in some cases, as I said, it could be a door slamming shut, something closing, and you've got no choice but to move forward now. So you could be lingering in the past, or you could be wallowing in something, or you could be dwelling in it in some way, and it's unhealthy and it's toxic. And it's just something is not working for you. Some aspect is not working for you. So you need to release it. You need to move on. So tie off your contracts. We all come into life, having made contracts, with certain souls. It's normally our soul family, our soul tribe, whatever role they may be playing for you in this lifetime, whatever role that may be. It could be, your nearest and dearest, or it could be somebody else. But nonetheless, it's somebody that you're contracted to work on karma with in this lifetime. And it could also be just the completion of contracts, or even starting a new contract. But you can't start a new contract until you've got rid of or released aspects which are holding you back. This could be inhibitions, it could be behaviors, it could be habits, it could be toxicity like codependency, because this is a relationship house. There are lots of factors that could come in. It could also be that you have, just attitudes or belief systems or programming. As I said, it could have come from parents, or it could just be what you've built up through your lifetime in the way of experience. Our energy gets trapped in an experience. It's almost like it gets stuck there, and it's very hard to release that and bring that energy back to you so that you can move forward. It's kind of constantly going on in the background, like a wheel turning in the background. So you need to release aspects of whatever it is from the past. It could even be like obsessions, or it could just be compulsive behaviors, or it could be, as I said, codependency. There's some aspect which is not serving you. It may be finished, or it may be that you need to close it off now. Do whatever you have to do to release that. If it's a forgiveness technique that you need to apply, then do that. But forgive yourself so that you can release your energy from that and bring it back to you and put it into perhaps it's a current relationship which needs a boost now, and whatever it may be. But it's about moving forward. Okay. And you've got here Erikura blossoming. You are just getting started, so have patience with yourself and the process, and do not give up. Okay, so this could be also, as I said, this person or this relationship or this partnership may be reflecting back to you what it is you need to work on. They are our mirrors, okay? Our close personal relationships and other people that we come into contact with are our mirrors. They reflect back to you. It's, as soon as that happens, you need to go inward, identify what it is, and then do whatever techniques you can or visit somebody to assist you to move forward from that. But you really have to be honest. You have to look very closely in at yourself and work through these different layers. And these layers can unfold over a period of time. As long as you're honest with your person, and you trust the process and have faith in yourself and your person. It really depends on what level you're at, whether you are forming something or whether you are moving on from something. It depends on your situation. Everybody's different. This is a general reading, so I'm trying to cover all the different aspects. So something is going to strike home within this area of experience. Now, Ericura is saying that that, you're going to, your needs are going to be met in this situation, whatever it is, your needs are going to be met. So if you are going off in a more independent direction, as I say, a partnership may be ending or a partnership may be beginning, but I feel this is more about letting go of certain things to make it better, to bring in growth, to move you forward. So that could be a regeneration or a renewal, or it could be something new. It depends on you. But with this, it's saying that your needs will be met, and just to keep going, to have a strong outcome in mind. Okay, and work towards that. And be kind to yourself and be kind to the process, because it is a process. All right. And you're following your contracts that you've determined before you've come here. These are contracts that you need to work through. And there's aspects of that which may be past life, or there could be something that you're forming now. It could be something you're tying off, as I said. You may also want to be bringing in aspects of flower essences or essential oils, aromatherapy, whatever it may be, to help you with aspects of this. This, as I said, could be multi-layered, and flower essences, essential oils, that sort of thing are very good at dealing with that. So whether it's within the physical body from aromatherapy, they work on different levels, but certainly the flower essences, Bach flower remedies or whatever they may be, there's a few different ones around, they work on multiple levels. In the emotional body. So, go and have a look, do your research, find out which ones are going to suit you. And you may have to change that periodically, do one for a period of time or do a couple and then change it up and move on to another as you feel yourself growing or changing, or you may start to notice improvements and so on. But it really is about shedding the past. It also is about spending time in nature, gardening, spending time in the floral kingdom. Whatever it is that works for you, whatever a medium it is for you, but make sure that you are doing that, and that will help to uplift you and to raise your consciousness and your vibration. Now we've got here 6th house, routine. So this is the house of your daily routine. So this is normally around your work, your workplace, your work colleagues, your projects. But it's also mastery of your craft. So even if you don't go to a workplace and you work mostly from home, or you work with your hands, or whatever it is, you may be self-employed, this is about your routines around that, but it's mastery of your craft, whatever that may be. It's also the house of health, diet, and well-being, your lifestyle. And how is that working for you? What needs to be changed? What is sensitive? It's about checking in on that periodically. It's also the house of pets that may be applicable to you in some form. So now here we've got air element communication, and we've also got independent. So this is saying your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So I do feel that in some way, shape or form here, it's saying to you that whether it is you actually need to be working independently, or whether you need to be working within a group, but possibly as an individual. In other words, you collaborate with others, but you're not necessarily working with others. You're not in a group workspace. It could be that you're an independent person, or that you need to establish this for yourself in some way. It can also be that you need to be independent in thought, in thinking, or in aspects of your life. If you are in a partnership or in some kind of relationship, it's saying that you may need to, as in your lifestyle, or health and diet, or, or well-being. There may be some aspect of that where you need to be more independent, with how you are moving through your life. And this can be, as I said, health, diet, well-being, or lifestyle. So it could be related to that. Perhaps you need to break away and do more things on your own, make time for your own interests, make time for your own, requirements within that. It could be a lifestyle change. It could be that you need to perhaps become more independent in some way, whether that means moving ahead with something that is important for you, or you could just be going off in a different direction, whatever it may be. Okay. So, there's something is coming in for you where it's saying that your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. So whether that's work related, project related, or whether it's health and lifestyle and diet related. It can also be, with air element communication, it's saying that communication is very important. So whoever you're working with, or whoever you're collaborating with, or whether it's relationship based, it's saying that communication is going to be very, very important. So this is going to be choose your words with care, because this is the manifestation card. I do feel manifestation is going to be important for you. So I do, you've got, bottom of the goddess deck is Rhiannon. So that's going to be important. This is also about manifestation. All right. So this is about, taking control in some way, actually setting your course, explaining what the situation is, why you want to do this, how you want to do this, or just saying, right, this is, how we're going to move forward, or how I'm going to move forward, or this is the direction I'm going in, and be clear about that. But choose your words with care. All right. This is all written, verbal, even body language comes in, and this can even be online. It can be electronic. It can also be to do with technology. This is kind of advanced tech, but it can be any form of technology. It can also be that you're going through some sort of upgrade with regards to your technology. Now, it depends on what level you're at. You may be just a regular person, and you're just dealing with a normal, smartphone, and you may be changing that, or you may be expanding your groups, in some way. And this could be electronic communication with other people, or in the working environment. Or it could be that you're changing your lifestyle in some way. But this is normally an upgrade or an expansion of some sort within the technology field. It can also be electronic. It could also be that you are giving information out, or you are waiting for information to come in, or you are receiving information. You could be learning something. You could be writing something with the publishing aspect of this, because it's word related. So you could be publishing, or you could be communicating through public relations, something like that. It can also be that to do with this field. You could be in a health field. Actually, health could be your profession. But it's saying that there's some sort of independence of thought, or independence of work schedule, or independence of lifestyle required here. And this is about manifesting what you want. So your thoughts and your words are going to manifest for you what you want. So make sure that your thoughts and your words are aligned, and that they are positive. Okay. And that they assert what it is you're trying to bring into your life. So, words are spells. Okay. So be careful what you're casting. All right. Speak things into manifestation. What it is that you are aiming for, speak them into manifestation. Okay. You don't want to attract things negative things. So don't talk about those. Don't think about those. Just be very objective. This is an air element card, okay? So it's all communication-based aspects coming in. It can also be science, could also be coming in here, science or science fiction or physics. Quantum even can come in with this, so that may be applicable for you. You may be studying that or working in that environment. Whatever it is, it's saying that it's all indicated for this house, so it could be work-related or health-related or lifestyle-related. All of that comes in, but it is very much about manifestation and an expansion from a communication point of view, whether that's technologically or physically, words and so on.